Married? Really, Kynan? You've been hiding this from me all this time? How dare you!
I found a woman who understands me. I wanted a fresh start.
And me? And your daughter? What were we then? A burden? Or just a chapter in your life you decided to close quietly? Understood you? I'm the one who shared everything with you. Your home, your dreams, your daughter. I stood by you when all you had was hope in your pocket. And now you say you found someone who understands you? How ungrateful can you be?
The storm will pass, Sarah. You'll both get used to it. Life moves on.
No! It won't move on as you wish! I'm the one who will leave, and I'll take Farad with me!
Welcome to Here's My Wow story channel, where stories are not just words, but doors opening onto hearts that have known sorrow and learned to smile in spite of everything. I'm Farad, and this is my story. One I never thought I'd tell, but maybe it's finally time. I was 7 years old when everything changed. That night I woke to the sound of my mother screaming. I hid behind the door and I heard everything.
We're leaving, Farad. We'll start over, far away from all of this. Mama, are we never coming back? No, sweetheart. Everything is over here. What about Papa? Don't mention him again. He chose to leave us, and we will choose to live without him.
And that's exactly what we did. She packed a small suitcase, took my hand, and we left the house. I didn't say goodbye. To my room, to my favorite toy, or to my father. We moved to a city where no one knew us. At first, it seemed like things were getting better, but my mother began to wither little by little, like a flower uprooted from the soil. Her laughter faded, her steps grew slower, and her eyes dimmed from so much crying. She never complained, but she was no longer the same.
Physically, there's nothing major to worry about. The tests are clear, the heart is normal, and the lab results are reassuring.
But I always feel so exhausted.
Maybe, because what you're going through isn't visible at all. Grief, ma'am, doesn't show up on scans, but it's more dangerous than cancer. It sneaks in quietly and extinguishes the soul.
It's because of Papa. Mama's sad because of him, right, doctor?
Mama is strong, but she carries deep pain in her heart. That's why she needs your love and time to heal.
I'm here for you, Mama, and I'll never leave you.
I grew up and matured too soon. My father never asked about us. No calls, no messages, not even an attempt to see me, as if I never existed, as if I was just a page he had turned and forgotten in his life. Years passed, and I graduated from the College of Journalism. I began an internship at a media agency, and there, I met him.
Your last story was deeply painful, but beautiful. It felt like it was written by a wounded heart.
I smiled shyly and replied, maybe that's because I really did write it from there. From that day on, he began drawing closer, little by little, and after months, he proposed, and I accepted immediately. I want to delay the wedding a little, until my mother gets better.
But the delay might be long, Farad.
I know, but I can't celebrate while she's lying there in pain.
All right, I'll wait.
But the illness didn't wait. On a gloomy autumn morning, I entered her room to wake her, but she didn't respond. I dropped to my knees, held her cold hand, and whispered in a trembling voice, "Mom, wake up. I haven't even worn my wedding dress yet." But she didn't answer. She left in silence, just as she always did.